We're back. There we go. It should be back at least temporarily. It's not. It's been pretty good for a bit, but a couple weeks back it was horrible. Like it was pretty much like every 10 minutes it would go down, um, which made basically doing anything completely impossible. It was fine for like browsing the internet because the internet, while it was working, it would cache whatever's coming next. But for streaming, it was impossible, and for playing games, it was also not possible. Well, for playing some games, even playing Elden Ring, I was playing Elden Ring when it happened, and it would cause problems because Elden Ring boots you to the main screen if it disconnects from the internet. I think you can turn that off, but at the time, that's the way it was for me. I take responsibility for you having 1,000 ads. Spawn crabs for days. Oh no, I can't. I can only spawn 3. Never mind. Yep. Go. I get some decent money. I wish. I got pocket change, and even then, that's a stretch. 2 streams in one day, yeah, I know. Bezos is skimming more than the top. Bezos, I mean, to be fair, I get it. Like, it's the ad revenue works differently, depending on the platform. You have to be getting big views to get decent money from ad revenue on Twitch. There you go. Or, well, you have to be doing big numbers, and you also have to have Twitch on your side. You have to like sign with them exclusivity or whatever. It is actually slightly different. No. I'm thinking of something else actually. But there are just automated systems in place on Twitch where the more subscribers you get, the more of a cut you get from those subscribers. Oh, the man definitely has more than enough money. He doesn't need. I mean, he could have like 1/10 of all the money he has and to have enough for the rest of his life. He's he's a rich person though, so he'll find some reason to need it. He needs like his 16th mega yacht or whatever, his hyper yacht. Da, da, da. I am a I am an eat the rich kind of guy. Rich people, yeah, they're all natural homes. It's gonna be their new way of like, avoiding taxes or whatever. It's like, yeah, no, my home is just a field. Meanwhile they live in like a luxury mega mansion somewhere else, but it's like legally their house is just a field. But I can just like blow a hole in the ground. I don't need to keep mining. Oh shit! I dropped that at my feet. I always have to mention though, whenever I bring up my eat the rich mentality, I will change that the moment that I become rich. So I'm fucking eat the poor. So fuck you poor sucks to suck, doesn't it? Skill issue. It's a krill issue, that is. Take the krill pill. As I hand them a jar full of krill. That's what made me rich. I sell jars of krill to poor people. That's where my money came from. What's this? You don't live by sucking on phytoplankton. Fucking cringe. Da, da. Come on. Any more little guys around? Just don't stand that close, it'll hurt me. There we go. Send out 2. Eat the krill pill. Take it. That's going to be the next thing from Goop. That's I could definitely see Goop doing that. Gwyneth Paltrow, I can see that, actually. I can see Gwyneth Paltrow selling, like, frozen krill. So this is a frozen krill sucker. Or lollipop, or whatever. Ice pop. Mimic. Oh wait, no, we're not in hard mode. Ooh, I want one of these. I should start just eat. I never use potions in this game. This is one of those. This is another one of those games, like any RPG ever. I just never use the potions. So I sometimes just try and make a habit of just drinking any one that I find, just because otherwise I will never use them. Ooh, fight Eye of Cthulhu to end the day. Well, I don't really have the armor for it. I take too much damage. Do I have... I don't really have the resources to make any armor, I don't think. I mean, I kind of do. Oh, do I have enough gold to make armor? That's a good idea. That's a good thought. I don't know if I've got enough gold to make full armor, though. I can make some. I can make a helmet. I make a helmet and I make the chest piece. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Any other random items that I have that might help? Maxwell, you better be prepared to fight for your life. Melee speed, movement speed. I've got defense on that. I've got melee speed on that. I've got melee speed on that, defense on that, and nothing on that. I don't think I can... Oh, there he is. Come on. Oh, it's just... Yeah, it's fine. Just take out everyone on the way. Oh, it's not doing that much damage. I might be alright. You should, Halo. The game's great. Wait, have I got anything? I don't know if I've got any better way of doing damage. Would this be better? Where are you gone? Come back here. Nah, I think the boomerang's better. Yeah, because it applies the fire effect, so that's better. I genuinely really like Terraria. I've put about 500 hours into the game. Over the course of several years. But it's like I every now and then I come back to it, you know what I mean? I'll play it. Even if I don't beat it or get very far, I'll play it for like 20-something hours. Pretty much just over the course of like 2 days. And then I won't touch it for like a year. But it just keeps bringing me back because it's just fun. I wonder if it's actually worthwhile to try and miss with this boomerang and have it hit it, because it bounces off when it hits, but if it goes past, it passes through and does more damage. That's too high level of technique, I think, for me, so I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to do that. That's some advanced strats. Start being annoying in a second, and once it gets to like phase 2.0, 2.5, I guess. I think, does it? Am I wrong? Oh no, maybe I'm wrong. There we go. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I thought it was going to be harder than that. I don't know why I always think that about Eye of Cthulhu. Every time I fight Eye of Cthulhu, I'm like, hold on, that's not that difficult. For some reason, I thought Eye of Cthulhu when I first started playing the game. I was like, that's really hard, and I've just not left that mentality. I now just exclusively go, yeah, no, Eye of Cthulhu is hard. There we go. I don't think Eye of Cthulhu unlocks anything, does it? It got me some Demonite ore, but that was about it. I fucking by using my gold to make that armor, I needed that gold to make the fucking to make the staff that I've been farming for. All right. Fucking Eye of Cthulhu. That's the thing. Eye of Cthulhu just fucking he just wants a good old he wants a good suck. He wants you to just suck on him to hydrate him. Do I want any of these? Keep him hydrated. I don't want any of those. They're useless to me. Put that there, put that away. I don't think I've got any gold in here. Can't wait for someone to come in who and just get actually angry at how everything is organized. Did I get enough? No. Yeah, no. No, I didn't. I got some. I need... How much do I need? For that, I need 10... I need 16. I need 16. 16 fur. How much of that do I need? I need 16 fur, 10 silk, and 18 gold. Oops. Some days I will organize them, but the way that Terraria works is that you just get so much stuff that I just never get rid of any of it. Like I will have chests that are full of one type of weapon. Like I'll have entire rows that are just one weapon. Or like, you know, when there's a blood moon and the bride and groom zombies can spawn, I will get to a point where I have like half a chest full of that outfit, because every time you kill one you get their outfit, and so I've just got like nothing but wedding dresses in a chest. Although, to be fair, like you say, you get rid of something and you need it 20 minutes later. I don't think I've ever needed the wedding dress. I'm just, for some reason, get overly attached to it. Corrupt seeds, put that away. It's going to piss off the druid whenever it shows up. Or dryad, sorry. It really is. You can't stop me from doing it. That's the thing. No matter how much I play, I will continue. Oh, I've got a gun as well. That would have been very... You know what? That would have been very useful to use the gun. That does so much more damage than the boomerang. No, mind. Give me the star. There we go. Sorry, squirrels, but you know, got in the way. You just wrong place, wrong time, you know. Okay. I think I might head off for today. Get rid of these, I don't need them. So about stone breaks the structure. No, it'd just be mostly for aesthetics. Just personally, just to look at it. Where is my stone? It's a good point though. Where is my oh, it's here. But no, I just wanted to do it for the fun of it. Just to make it look nicer. As far as I'm aware, there's no benefit to it. It is purely just for your own enjoyment. Can't. There we go. The NPCs would like it. They would. They'd be I mean, they better be appreciative of it. There we go. Now it looks a little bit better, because now it looks like there is a now it looks like there's a like the, you know how like a lot of older buildings will have a lower tier that's like made of stone or rough hewn brick, and then the top of it will be like much more nicer. That's what we've got here. We've got like the lower level is made of brick, and so it looks like it's the supporting structure, and then the rest of it can be made of wood to have it. Oops. Apparently that's like, it's like an architectural thing. Sorry, Al, in the wrong place, wrong time. They like to you have your building that is, it has like a rougher look to the base of it. So the base of it is like the more rougher look, is to make it look like the building is kind of like rising from the ground. But it's like where the ground is, it's all rough, and then as it goes up, it gets more refined and elegant. I have a passing interest in architecture, but not much. I very briefly was going to go to school for it, but then I was like, I'm too smart. I'm not smart enough for that. There was like a YouTube video I watched that talking about certain, like, architectural features on a building, and that was something that came up, and I was like, yeah, no, that kind of makes sense actually. Oh, the traveling merchant's here. Where is he? There he is. Eladin. What fantasy name is that? Yeah, I mean, we don't have anything like that where I am. my area is still at the very most like Victorian, which pretty much is most of the UK. So Victorian may sound very grand and old, but like, this was the Industrial Revolution. Everything was made of brick. Everything just looked boring. And I don't live in a posh area. I live in what used to be like a mining village. Village is a strong term. Oh, I got the Princess Rosalina cosplay. A star hairpin, the katana, the katana. I haven't got the money for that. Victorian has two. You either think there's either two things when it comes to Victorian: really, really posh, or child labor, working in the factories. No, Jeremy Clarkson is not my next door neighbour. Think more British council estate or British like lower class, low income housing, and less Jeremy Clarkson. I think the opinion of Jeremy Clarkson has steadily gone down over the years. I've got no reason to put these on. They were just next to me, and I can't help but fiddle with things that I find. Oh, ruler. That's new. It's not new. I knew about it. I've just never clicked on it before. Although I do live in a rather rural area. Like, compared to some people, I never thought I did, but then I realised that it's not actually that normal to live within 10 minutes of a cow. You know, it's not normal to be able to smell manure in the air when the wind is blowing in the right direction. That's something that only you'd really experience in a rural part of the world. There's some of those like long-haired cows nearby. They're quite. It's. I can't remember how far away it is. I don't know. I actually went near them today. They weren't there. But you know, there's like Highland cows that you see that have just got really long red fur. There's some of those scattered around. They're always like sat underneath a tree in a field. It's a decent trek from my house, but yeah. Got a lot of longhorns. I mean, the long-haired ones have long horns in a sense. There's a field with like regular cows in it as well. It's weird to just be able to walk through those though. Like, I was wandering through the field that had cows in it, because you just can here. If you see a field full of cows, you could just walk in it. I mean, sometimes the farmer's not too pleased with it, but there's nothing stopping you usually. Usually there is a path and a sign that just says livestock grazing. You know, don't go and slap them. I walked up to one of the cows because like they huddle together in the field. I didn't know they were in the field at the time. That's why I was in the field. I wouldn't have gone in the field if I'd have known the cows were in there. I'll be honest. If I'd have known the cows were there, I would not have gone in the field. But I went in the field, and once I noticed the cows, I was like, I'm gonna go take a picture of the cows. And when I got there, they were all just like kind of grazing. But then from somewhere within the cows, I heard one of them make an aggressive, like a. And I was like, all right, I'll leave. I know I understand that. That's the universal message. I'm not. I'm going. I mean, it's not like they're evil creatures. It's not like it's a chimp or a gorilla. But I was like, I wasn't like poking it. I wasn't like standing next to it. I was maintaining distance. But obviously, But yeah, no, there's in the UK, it's like right to roam and things. You can just walk through farmers' fields, and there's like nothing they can do about it. They can stop if you start harassing the cattle. There's things that they can do about it, but you could just wander around. I don't actually know how the right to roam works. I think there are some lands you can't go on, or there is some lands you can't go on. But yeah, you can just go and like find horses to pet. It's also because like in America, like especially I imagine in Texas, like a cattle ranch will be ginormous. Like a cattle ranch in America will be like the size of a British county, you know. Whereas here, a farm it's like you could just see the other side of it. You know if there's cows in there because you could see them. I could run from one end to the other and only just be out of breath. Actually, I'd be very out of breath, but you know, they get the idea. In America, you'd need a helicopter to get from one side to the other. And also, you know, land ownership is a lot more private in America. Helicopter is the modern day cowboy. Shooting varmint and scaring off ne'er-do-wells from the side of a AH-64 attack helicopter. Taking out cattle rustlers from 6 kilometers away with a Hellfire missile. Oops. Cows are nice creatures. They are nice just to look at. You just kind of... They just go about doing cow things, don't they? There's a lot of little horse farms around here. It's not a horse farm, it's like a horse paddock. It's where the rich people store their horses, because you don't... The only reason to have a horse in the UK is because you like horses and are rich. So there are a lot of like really small fields that are probably like less than an acre that just have like a horse walking around in it. The horse never looks happy, and the grass is never there. It's like the horse has like been walking around in a circle for like 19 years, and it's like 6 feet into the ground because of it. But you know, there's a lot of little horse paddocks around. I don't know if the horse paddock's the right thing, but the amount of space in the UK taken up by horses is quite a lot. They keep horses in their own natural homes, of course. That being said, I do famously like horses. Like a long time ago, it was just a bit of a channel meme of how much I would be like, you know what, horses are cool, because they are. I don't have my horse mug on my desk, but I did used to have downstairs I've got a mug with a poorly drawn horse on it that you could buy on my thing. I don't think you can do that anymore because I think they changed the store over. But yeah, I think my Discord bio used to say horse expert. It might actually still say horse expert, actually. That's why one of the redeems is the horsecock song. I don't know if that's obvious. It's the feeling a bit hoarse, that's it. I forgot about that. One of the channel point redeems is it sings a line of the Horsecock song.
There is no cock like Horsecock. Send your asshole into shock.
There you go. There's no cock like Horsecock. I do need to change language. I know, okay? Shut up. Fine, I'll do it now. Sound alerts. Wait, is it sound alerts? Will I do it on sound alerts or will I do it on Twitch? I don't think it really matters, actually. You feel like you've been inducted into some secret horse society? Welcome. Welcome to the inner sanctum. Here we talk about horsecocks. Excuse me. Channel points. I'm rich. No, oh, fuck. How many zeros are in 100,000? That's 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. There we go. That should be done now. I mean, it may not change immediately. I don't know. It did. Good. Now you have to save up for 100,000. One day, I'm gonna have to stop doing that. Luckily, it won't be for a while because it's still pretty rare, but it is going to get a point where I'm going to have to start thinking about, not doing that anymore. Do that. You'll never be able to afford it. Well, if you... I don't actually know if there's any way to get, like, more points. What was it that I was thinking about? I can't remember. He's still here. I don't think there was anything I was thinking about. Oh yeah, that is true. And I could also, like, if I wanted to, I could do the betting thing, which is funny because it's not real betting yet. It's still not allowed in countries where gambling's banned. So I got a viewer from the Netherlands, at least one viewer from the Netherlands who isn't allowed to take part in channel point betting. Actually, they might just not even be able to use channel points. I'm not too sure because gambling's illegal in that country. Even though it is against Twitch's rules to give a monetary value to those. They're if you're not allowed to do that. Okay. There we go. That's definitely what they're doing. I think you should. I think there should be a riot, an uprising. Take down Twitch. I know, you're the ones that have to be watching the ads. Why don't you get paid for them? I don't really know what that logic is, but you know. Yes, Halo? Do I believe in Joe Hendry? Who is Joe Hendry? Am I about to get slapped? I feel like I'm on a Japanese game show and my table is about to explode. What is this? Who is this man? Stop it. Who is this? What is this man that's just appeared in front of me? This looks like a horrible political campaign. I want you to know that I do not believe in Joe Hendry. I don't like that I can see his nipples and his like so like prominently out of his shirt. This is pretty epic. I've got to give him that. You know what? I believe in Joe Hendry. Yeah. No, yeah, he's got my vote. For whatever, he's got my vote for wrestling. I will. I support Joe Hendry with all my might now. I've taken the Hendry pill. I've been Hendry pilled. I'm Joe Maxing. Not to be confused with breaking my own legs to make me a paraplegic. Does saying his name summon him? Is that secretly you? He's gonna kick down my door like the Kool-Aid Man. With that song blaring out. Okay. Goodbye, Eladon. Good luck on your journeys. Or is he a magician? What? Is he a mythical being? Do you have to perform a ritual? Say his name 3 times in the mirror at night when he's at midnight while wearing a shirt that's too small for you. And Joe Hendry will appear behind you, singing his song. I want some clay. Clay? Oh, a little bit of clay. Nothing wrong with a little bit of clay now and then, is it? I like rubbing clay on my chest. Rolling around in it and such. Nothing wrong with it, is there? Good for the skin. Oh, I need a lot more clay. Good for the skin it is. Got a clay face mask. Keeps the germs away. Why bread? I liked bread. At the time, I mean, I still do. I was just eating a lot of bread. Oops. I'm a big bread fan. Check Dumsy in and show it on stream. Bread's very nice. Okay, give me a sec.
We might have to.
Hold on, I don't know how to be a streamer. Give me a sec. Do that. Bring this up so I can see what's going on. There we go. Oh, fucking give me a sec. There we go.
Okay. Well, are you going to show him the same respect the next time you say his name?
What are you doing?
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
How did you do?
Oh, I'd fucking love to meet him.
How did you do that? How did he do that?
I want him to be that big all the time on the screen. He's a wizard, you're right. That is actual magic.
Shut up for 1 second.
I believe in Joe Hendry. If he can do that, just imagine what else he can do. That's like, he could probably like pull fire out of his fingernails or whatever. You have to appreciate that I almost said pull fire out of his arse, but I was like, no, I'm better than that. The first thing I saw was his hand. Hi, Miss Ferrick. I am trying to leave. I'm just not doing it very well. We're believing in Joe Hendry. Yeah. I was reacting to Joe Hendry. Do you want to see like actual magic happen, Miss Ferrick? Yeah. Look around this part of the screen here.
You say his name.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Say his name and
Look.
he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
There he is. Look, he's appeared. He's a wizard. He's a magician.
How did you do? How did you do that?
Joe Hendry is just appeared out of
How did you
nowhere.
do that?
He like flexes his arms or whatever, and he just teleports. I know. Joe Hendry is just I'm converted. I would join the Joe Hendry cult. I would. Actual, I mean, you know, I wouldn't go that far, Miss Frick. I wouldn't go that far. I'm you know, he looks like a nice man and all, but you know, I like how
Look,
he looks like he's green screened in. Everyone looks like they're there, but he looks like he's green screened in. Is he green screened in? Is he actually there? Is Joe Hendry real?
shut up for 1 second. I'm not.
Does you might spray fire out of it like it's a Flammenwerfer. Maybe he is magic. I'm scared. Like, what if I'm mumbling to myself at night and I whisper his name longingly, and he just appears behind, like beside my bed? I believe in Joe Hendry. I can vet the comments before I can show which ones are there. Oh no. Quick. He's watching me. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I'm reaching for the, I've got a broken pair of hobby nippers. I'm gonna burst his muscles. I could shave his face. I don't know. Smear him with tomato ketchup. I haven't got many weapons on my desk, I'll be honest. I can't defend myself from Joe Hendry. I've also got barbecue sauce as well. I have three different sauces, and two of them are tomato ketchup.
This one's from Greg's. This one's from McDonald's, and this one's also from McDonald's. If you don't know what Greg's is, I apologize that you don't have the luxury of knowing what Greg's is. That's like the one downside I think about living in America is that you don't have Greg's. They sell sausage rolls. They sell other things as well, but like that's like the only thing I get. Sausage rolls and a sausage baguette. And only when I can be bothered to deal with the Uber Eats driver, because otherwise, you know, sometimes I have to go out on an adventure. It's like a mini saga at the moment. It's that every time I order Greg's, I have to go out and find the delivery man walking around the neighborhood somewhere. They're always just wandering around out there. Shit. See, you understand. Everything, we could put it another way. Everything in America would be much better if you did have a Greg's. If you had on-demand hot sausage rolls and other such like pastry products and cake, if you had that on demand anywhere you wanted at any time for a reasonable low price. What's that noise? My jaw making that noise? What was that? Sorry, I made a weird jaw noise face because it sounded like my jaw was making a noise. I don't know what that was. It's probably like a spider crawling around inside my head. But yeah, look at Greg. See, I told you. Greg's is like the pinnacle of life. I mean, I'm very much I'm far too picky eater to eat anything that's actually on there, so I just eat sausage rolls and sausage baguettes. But like other than that, it's like it's pretty decent. It's not. It's like the McDonald's of baked goods. So it's like, but it's actually better than that. I've mentioned it several times in the past, but McDonald's does have a generally slight different taste depending on where you are in the world, or at least where you are in the UK. Only very slight differences, not a huge difference, but you can tell that there is a difference. Greg's does taste the same exactly the same wherever you go. It's great, and every town has about 6 of them, no matter how big it is. The town could only be 6 buildings wide, and at least 2 of them would be a Greg's. It's great. Long stream. It's because I've gotten distracted talking about Joe Hendry and Greg's. You really haven't been living. It's a disappointment that most of the world don't get to experience Greg's. There are like... You do see it fairly frequently, to be honest, on like the subreddit Casual UK or whatever. I'm not a Redditor. I go on Reddit far too much for someone who claims to not be a Redditor, but I do have to at least say that for as much time as I spend on Reddit, I don't like it. But there is the Casual UK subreddit, and fairly frequently you will see posts from like Americans or just people from the rest of the world being like, I came to the UK and the first thing I did was go to Greg's. Or people who are British who have left the UK for whatever reason, and they're like, oh, back in the UK for a bit, first thing I did was have to go to Greg's to get a Cornish pasty or whatever. I don't think they can call it that if it's not in Cornwall. I'm not too sure, but you know. All you've got is Whataburger. I've heard that, yeah, some people say that's alright. America used to have like the exclusive of Five Guys as well, but that's in the UK as well now. The same. I think it's the same with Taco Bell. That's in the UK. I keep getting Twitter ads for that. I'm like, I ain't going to that. I don't even know if there's one nearby. I don't even like that kind of food. I'm far too picky eater. If it ain't chicken nuggets, I ain't eating it. If I eat chicken nuggets or a sausage roll, I'm not touching it. I'm not saying I'm not saying it's bad. I know. As much as I say things like that, I'm not. You know. I think Greg's is just a UK thing. I don't think there is one. I don't think there are anymore elsewhere. Although I always used to think that Tesco was a UK thing, but that's apparently not a UK thing, and it's all over Europe. But as far as I'm aware, Greg's does only exist in the UK. Unless there's one in Gibraltar, but I don't know if that really counts. Talk about it as a go-to post drinking. See, there's the thing. I don't drink, so I've never had to experience the idea of going getting post drinking food. In the UK, it's tradition if you drink to go and eat the greasiest, most revolting kebab. Have 2 bites of it and then throw it on the floor throw the rest of it on the floor. That's the tradition in the UK. It's probably similar in other parts of the world, but that's just what I've noticed. I don't drink. I have a little bit, like, because I've got that, like, I've got the mostly empty bottle of whiskey on the floor, but that's like, I've had that for about 3 years now. I don't have Jack Daniels in the nightstand because I don't own a nightstand. I've got somewhere under there, I've got my bottle of isopropyl alcohol, and then I've got a mostly empty bottle of Jack Daniels that I've had for about 3 years, because my dad got it me ages ago. I think it was that one. I might have bought that one. I can't remember. Jack Daniels under the mattress where it belongs. My room extends about 1.5 meters in that direction. I don't have room for a nightstand here. I can, if I stretched my leg out to, like, if I'd have to move my chair a little bit. I could touch my bed with my foot. But yeah, no, I don't drink. Like, not frequently. So, like, I've had Alco Pop before, and I've had that a number of times. But I will have a single Alco Pop, which is just basically a fizzy drink with alcohol in it, if that's not a universal term. It's just like a fruity beverage that's got alcohol in it, but it's always like a stupidly low amount of alcohol. Like we're talking, you know, single-digit % of alcohol in it. I don't think I've got one around because I haven't had one in a long time. But like, I've never been out drinking before because I just don't like the idea of going out drinking. Because I also just don't like being drunk. I've been drunk one time, maybe twice in my life, and I was like, I ain't doing that. Yeah, go on then. Whatever. I imagine that's probably something similar. I also just don't really like the taste of alcohol too much, which is weird considering I've got whiskey, but you know. I was like, if I'm going to drink, and that's going to be to get drunk, I'm going to just, you know, I might as well just get something strong like whiskey. But yeah, I just don't. It's not my kind of thing. I did it once. Like I said, I got drunk once. Me and my friends were playing Euro Truck Simulator, and we all got drunk together. And I think we're playing Euro Truck and Team Fortress 2, and I was like, I can see why people get drunk, and I know that I will get addicted to this if I'm not careful. I'm not taking a sip from the bottle because I gotta get it out, and it's like old and fucking probably moldy. I don't know if whiskey can go moldy, but it's, you know. I take a sip of it for, you know, on good occasions. No, I'm not taking a sip from it. Special occasions only. It's a fancy drink now, anyway. I don't like it anyway. It's a fancy drink. It's the fanciest of all beverages. You take care, Squid. Thank you for saying hi. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. But yeah, no, thank you for watching. Take care. Dun, da, da, da. I think I am gonna go though. I think I am gonna skedaddle because I'm getting tired now, and I haven't, like I said, I've had a single donut to eat today. I might shrivel up and die if I don't go and get something to eat. So I think I will leave it here. I don't know if I'll play Terraria next stream. I'm not going to leave. I'm not abandoning Terraria. Just whether or not, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. We'll see. Next stream is like at least a day away, maybe 2, maybe 3. Honestly, depending on the way things things shape out. But yeah, no, that's it. I enjoyed playing Terraria today. I enjoyed meeting new people. That was probably the highlight of today's stream, was meeting new people. It's been a while since I've met new people while streaming, so it was fun. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Take care, and bye-bye. I may have thrown a bomb in the house and blown it up by accident.